Welcome to the Broadmeadows Basketball Court Stadium for this 13th of June Saturday night clash in the 2026 Championship Men's Big V. Round 9 clash. Round 10 clash between the Hume City Broncos and the Sunbury Jets. A match of the round here as Hume City ranked number 1 with a 10-1 record take on third place Sunbury Jets with their 6-4 record. Hume City have really taken this conference on and led from the very start of the season. But Sunbury are looking to take them down a peg in this game. The second leg of tonight's matchup for the Milliner-Selwood Community Shield. The fourth installment of the Shield between the two clubs. And Broncos have it over Sunbury 2-1 so far. And a win here will allow Hume City to resume control of that Shield for the time being. Our starters tonight for the visiting Sunbury Jets: Benjamin Robertson, Dylan Shane, Nathan Marshall, their captain, Bibi Shuksmadi, and Ishmael Sanders. Our starters for the Hume City Broncos: Ricardo Time, Robbie Coleman, the captain, Marquise Davis, Robbie Heath, and Lockie Wood. And we are moments away from tip-off. Here is now a match of the round. And here's the tip. Controlled by Sunbury. Ball goes deep into Shuksmadi. Leaves that short on the little hook shot. And Ricardo Time leads the break. And the first dunk of the game and first score goes to Davis on the back cut. Rises up. He's got mad hops. Probably not the last. Shuksmadi. The first three of the game rattles out. Boards controlled by Coleman. Heath takes on the captain, and the captain gets the hand in there. Marshall strips it away. And the open layup is blown. Time takes on the defense. Davis, recipient of an easy bucket there. Shane, the big man in the pink shoes tonight. Marshall. Finds Shane in deep. Captain picks up his first foul. Shane will go to the line for two. Flat one there, goes off the back rim. And the second one's good. Score on the board for the Jets. It's 4-1 to the Broncos. Time. Pull-up jumper is good. Broncos out to an early 6-1 lead. Robertson. Shooksmatty into Shane. Marshall. Hesitation. Marshall doesn't fall for that. And shot clock's going to beat the Jets there. Shot clock violation and turnover. Broncos come back away with it. Woods, Davis. Heath leaves it alone. The ball possibly pushed by a Jet ends up being called a Jet ball. Marshall gets into the paint. Shooksmatty under the basket. Easy couple of Coleman. Excellent pass from Time. But Shane read it. Gets the block at the last line of defense. Coleman. Woods, the three-point specialist, goes off for that one. Robbie Coleman's going to commit a second personal foul. And he's going to have to sit. 2 fouls in 3 minutes for the big man. And McIntosh comes in to replace him. Shane. Robertson taking on Heath. Shane can't control the rebound. Oh, the high lob from McIntosh to... The Jetsicas can't buy a layup at the moment. Bit of tie up underneath the basket there. No resulting foul from the referees. Time, pull up, key. Nothing but net. Scoring hard to come by in the last couple of minutes. Ricardo puts an end to that. 8-3, pokes it away. Woods leaves alone. Shane's basket hanging for a dunk. Shane's got 3 points. Now 8-5. McIntosh gets in deep. Baseline for Davis. Davis splashes a three. halfway through the first term. 11-5. Broncos up. Marshall. Two-man game with Shane. The ball goes through the hands of Sanders. And that's the third turnover for Sunbury. They make a couple of changes as well. Manuel and Lewis for their first minutes of the game. Step back, time, foot of the line for two. McIntosh. Looked like there was a foul underneath the basket there. No foul called by the referees. Chuksmadi on the reverse. Gets that one to go. Time. Referee's letting a lot of contact go with the hands. Heath comes back. Well read. Marshall commits the foul. Sends Heath. Robbie Heath the third. Makes the first. Second is good. Or players already swinging it up a lot. And our support team, the under 12 Phoenix boys, on the towel duty at the moment. Hume City taking early, 13-7 lead. We're back with the action. Marshall. The three rattles in and out for Manuel. Had a good look at it. Heath, show and go. Draws contact. No call. Chuksmadi gets swatted from behind by by Wood. His first block of the night. Although he feel like he should have been credited with that one at the shot clock violation early in the game. Lewis. Marshall for three. No good. Wood with a rebound. Time. Heath. Screen up high from McIntosh. Heath gets swatted by two or three Jets. And there's going to be 4 on the shot clock. Woods for 3. No good. Rebound, juggled, ends up with Marshall. Lewis gets Chuksmadi, who tries to give and go. Woods on the fast break. Collects a couple of points. Manuel gets his own rebound and put back. And the Broncos try the fast break. It's broken up by Marshall. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Shane comes back into the game for the Jets. Mariani's in for the Broncos, but Lockie Wood ambles in for a left-hand layup. Makes it 17-9. Broncos showing their dominance and poise in this first quarter already. Shanes wants to pull a trigger for three. It's no good. Manuel up high for the rebound. And a second one, maybe, possibly. No, but Lewis for three is good. Makes it 17-12, 3 or 5 point game. Shane's going to pick up the reaching foul. Davis. Lewis guarding him. Mariani goes baseline, finds McIntosh. Round the rim and out. Wood for three, no good. McIntosh big in the paint on the offensive glass. Wood goes glass himself. And quickly, Wood's up to 6 points. Sorry, 4 points with 5 rebounds. Lewis. Metalsha. McIntosh is going to be called for the first foul. And for the Jets, we got Rag in for his first minutes. Lewis can't make the first from the charity stripe. And can't make either. Leaves it with a 7 point margin. That's 19-12. Mariani, Wood, McIntosh. Davis goes baseline. Metalsha pulls the trigger for three. Tad Strong. Can't get it to go. Sanders. And McIntosh with another quick foul. And that's a full foul count for the team. Shot clock has been turned off. 12.9 seconds remain in the first quarter. Hey, tipped over the backcourt. Lucky to get away with that, the Jets. 5 seconds. Lewis for two. No good. Metalsha, long hoist for three. Hits backboard only. That's it for the first term. And quarter one is complete. It's 19-12. Field goal percentage, the real teller here. 8 from 21 for the field as opposed to 5 from 21. Hume City at nearly 40%. Sunbury under 25%. And there's been a couple more turnovers committed by the Jets. Our leading scorer is Marquise Davis. He's got 7. Ricardo Times got 4. And Lockie Woods got 4. And Shane and Lewis with 3 apiece for Sunbury. And Chuksmedi's got the 4 points. Low scoring affair. 31 points for the quarter. And good opportunity to mention the Game Day app, the Broncos Game Day app. You can download it from the Broncos basketball website, and there you can find our sponsors like Mad Max or DiCaprio or Tire Tech, and also find up-to-date stats, vote for your fan MVP, and vote also for your music of choice for a timeout in the fourth quarter. Download the Broncos Game Day app on Android or iOS. The first play, alley-oop, doesn't come off for Davis. Lewis takes a strong, fends off for the arm. Robbie Coleman, the captain, back after an early couple of fouls. Launches a 3 to start the second term. Gets it to go. 22-12. Biggest lead for the Hume City. Rag can't get it to go. And Davis is down, clutching at his foot. Ricardo time. Commits the personal foul as he knows his teammates in the backcourt. Down. Clever foul. Lucky not to be called unsportsmanlike or upgraded, so Sanders for 3. Pullback jump shots no good. Just rims out. Coleman with a rebound and Heath to play the offense through. Coleman open for another 3. And the result's the same. Robbie Coleman comes back in the second quarter and drains 2 threes. Hume City skip out to a 13-point lead. Yeah, the Broncos Game Day app, our sponsors' information and fantastic deals are in the Game Day app. Enhanced Sports Physio. Book an appointment today through the Game Day app. Fox Mowing, if you've got your garden out of control, they'll provide you with a free quote. Book that in now with Fox Mowing and Gardening through the Broncos Game Day app. Good way to stay out of foul trouble is Robbie Coleman by draining two triples. Not going to get any charges or cheap fouls when you're out past the three-point line. Draining threes. And during that timeout, we got Marquise Davis going onto the bike and getting subbed out of the game. Sanders from Marshall. Heath for three. Felt like it should have gone down, but it didn't. Sanders again. Finds the back cutting. There's Marshall open for three. Can't drain it. And Shane with an open tip. Comes up a little short. Coleman. Heath. Side step for three. That one drains into the bottom of the cup. Hume City take it up to the Jets. 16-point lead now. 28-12. Left arm layup can't go for Lewis. Heath leaves it underneath the legs pass to time for three, no good. Heath from way downtown. 2 meters behind the three-point line. That goes down. 31 to plays 12. And the Jets cannot buy a bucket. Haven't scored in this second quarter so far. And Marshall's going to get picked up for a foul. Heath up fake. Heath into the paint. Gets another 2 points. He's up to first player in double digits. He's got 10. Sanders. Underhand layup. Around Coleman's good. Skip ahead pass. Coleman in deep is good. Coleman with 8 points in the term to go along with 5 rebounds. 21-point margin. Galea's into the game. He's getting a couple of minutes. Marshall. Layup's no good. Wood. Coleman. Martinez for the Jets is in there too for his first minutes. Time shoots over the outside hand. And that's going to be another Sunbury timeout, who find themselves down 23 points. And we're not even halfway through the second term. Robbie Heath is our leading scorer. He's got 10. Robbie Coleman with the 8 points. And Marquise Davis on the bench with a potential foot injury. 7 points. The rebound count way in favor of the Broncos, especially on the defensive end. And that's because the Jets are just missing shots. They're 19%, 6 of 31 from the field. The Broncos, 15 of 32, 47%, including 5 triples at nearly 40%. Martinez inbounds the ball to Shooks-Medee, who's got it back here. Martinez finds space behind the three-point line and drains their second triple for the Jets. They're 2 of 12 from downtown now. Robbie Coleman replies with his third triple of the night. Sanders makes the layup. Heath pull up three, no good. Galea flies in for the rebound. Time. He wants some of the three-point action as well. Up to 9 points, 67% from the field. Hume City putting on a clinic at the moment. 24-point the advantage. Woods. Too easy. Nearly a full open layup. Now it's 26. Martinez nearly hits the triple. Again, that one just rimming away. Woods, catch and shoot. Trigger finger is on. And Ricardo Time comes up with a steal on the inbound. And then there's another turnover. Robbie Heath with the turnover. The dump over the head pass. Finds Wood, but he can't convert the layup. Shooks-Medee finds himself open. Nice pass from Sanders. Sunbury. The Jets get above 21 in the half. Martinez commits his first personal. 3 minutes to go in the second term, first half. Jets just reaching 20. Broncos about to reach 50. Time downtown. McIntosh call for hands in the back on the rebound. That's his third personal foul. Woods has to come in for him after 3 fouls on McIntosh. Sanders for 3. Tries for the wedgie. Doesn't come off. Davis back in the game. Foot must be okay. Turnaround jump shot on the baseline is good. That's the story of the Broncos night so far. Everything is falling. Davis now up to 9 points. Marshall to Sanders. On the baseline drive. Gets the finger roll to go over the outstretched arm of Wood. Heath. Leans in on the jump shot. No good. Marshall with the rebound. Has the chair pulled out from underneath him. And Rag's going to be called the foul. The pass off the backboard. Everyone in the stadium could read that one. Floor sweepers have been called to the floor again. And Davis will be at the line for a couple of free throws after the backboard pass, lob, alley attempt. Can't make the first. Second one is good. Davis with now 10 points. And the Jets step out of bounds. Turnover number 8 for the Jets. They are costing the Jets. Now they fall back into a zone defense. Mariani. There's Coleman again. Tries his hand at a fourth. 3. Metalsha gets caught up in the rebound. And he's there to collect that loose ball. Mariani. Another lob to Davis. Doesn't come off. And the shot clock beats the Metalsha shot. Good defense at the death knell there for the Jets. Marshall. Rag. Sanders open for 3, no good. Rag flying over the top, posted free from Woods. And we've got 50 seconds in the half to go. Metalsha, Davis. Finds way open. Can't make the open layup. Sanders. Manuel. Back to Sanders. Marshall. Martinez. No good on the long 3 attempt. And we're down to the last shot. Shot clock's been turned off. Ball in with Metalsha. Mariani, Coleman, 3-pointer long. And that's going to be the first half complete. Not much scoring in that last 3 minutes. But Hume City on a 32-11 term take a 7-point lead to a 28-point advantage into the half. 23 points and a half for Sunbury, just not good enough. Being outplayed in nearly every position are the Jets. And their field goal percentage is way down, under 25% from the field, and only 32% from two-point range. And not many free throws from either side, but Hume City shooting at a very, very good click. 20 from 46 from the field, including 8 of 21 from downtown. That's nearly 40%. And they're out-rebounding 33 to 24. The assists are a standout stat as well. 13 assists to 4. Finding the open man. Finding the easy buckets. And some sharing the ball around as well. Plenty of contributions. Coleman, Heath, Wood, Davis, and Time. The starting five all around that 10-point first half. Has not been a single bench point scored yet from the Broncos. And we've only got some minor contributions from the Sunbury Jets, as you might expect. Chooks Madee with 6 and Sanders with 6 also. But with only 23 points on the board, that's going to be the issue. Our leading rebounders, Lockie Woods got 11 in the first half to lead that stat. So he's already got a double-double in the first half. And Sunbury will have to try and negate any major damage in the second half as they find themselves down 28 points at halftime here at Broadmeadows Basketball Stadium in the Milliner Selwood Community Shield. Second leg of that tonight at halftime. Hume City 51, Sunbury 23. And we're just about to get underway in the second half of the Hume Broncos crosstown rivalry. Northern Suburbs rivalry with the Sunbury Jets. Lewis finds Shane. And the tip off Coman on the pass. Rocketed through to the baseline. 8 seconds on the shot clock for the Jets. Marshall. Sanders. Hoists up. Gets a bit of ring. But the ball goes out of bounds. And unsurprisingly, the Jets come out in a zone to start the second half. Time. If you're going to put a zone to stop the three-point shots, stop them all the way to the center line, says Robbie Heath. The Broncos keep extending their biggest lead of the game. Marshall says we'll pick it back just by 2 to 29. And Heath was seeking out Heath for another 3. Couldn't connect on that one. Shane called for the hands foul. Robbie Heath will go to the line. Just a slight delay in proceedings as we get some floor perspiration wiped up. Heath missed the first one. But splits the pair. .55 plays 25. It's still a 30-point lead. Still the lead outscores Sunbury at the moment. Davis gets pinged for a foul on the holding on the cut against Shane. Davis's first personal foul. And baseline ball. Coleman left free in the corner. No good. Davis rises above Marshall for the rebound, but only could tip it out of bounds. Galea comes in for Davis. The captain, Marshall. Lewis. Marshall. Lewis, baseline. Tries to go reverse. No good, but Shooks Medi's there to tidy it up. Put it in for two. Coleman goes in strong. Can't finish the layout. Woods with a rebound. Galea takes the big guy on. And the ball doesn't actually go out of bounds. Shooksmedy can't take the ball with him on the pass from Lewis. Another turnover. Number 10 for the Jets. Wood for three is good. Equaling the largest lead of the game, 31 points. Wood with 14 and 12 on tonight's game. 14 and 13 with that rebound. Shane lays up the fast break. Nice pass from Marshall. Wood to Coleman. Hume City hit 60. Sunbury 29. Lewis from downtown. No good. Wood with another rebound. Ricardo time from downtown. No good. The pass over too far ahead of Shane on that fast break. Turnovers again for the Jets. Number 11. Time. Wood. Galea. Coleman. They're all lining up for a three. Coleman in and out on that attempt. And Lewis is off. Lewis for three. No good. Time with a rebound. Ambles in. Can't make the layup. Rags called for the foul on Coleman there. After that easy layup by Time goes begging. The captain, Robbie Coleman, can hit the threes. Struggling from the free throw line at the moment. Splits the pair. 61 plays 29. And a warning's been given out to the Broncos for the back chat. Shane. Good out of bounds play run by the Jets there. Finds Shane for an open, easy two. Rag pokes it away from time. And Sanders takes a strong glip. Will pick up another foul. And we're going to have a timeout for the Jets. Coach Hayward calling a timeout with just over 5 minutes to play in the third term. As the Sunbury score gets below the margin of lead for the first time in a long time. A reminder to download the Broncos Game Day app and vote for your fan MVP. You can download it from the Broncos website and you'll get live stats, sponsorship deals from all our sponsors, and be able to vote for your favorite song to be played during a fourth quarter timeout. Here live during the game. Sanders at the line for two. Two out of two for Sanders. Takes Sunbury up to 33. McIntosh tries his hand from a baseline jump shot. No good. Back in. And now try Sanders for three. No good. Wood with another rebound. Wood with rebound number 14. Ricardo times pass picked off by Sanders. Lewis from the baseline. Galea's called for a foul on the rebound. Inbounds play through Shane and Marshall. Rag gets the open lane, open up. McIntosh runs the length, runs basket to basket, and collects his own easy bucket. McIntosh. First, I believe that's one of the first bench points for the game for the Broncos. And then down the other end, Lewis picks up a personal foul, reaching from behind. Time in the block against Marshall. Rises above, can't make it. Rag tried to go reverse layup, blocked by Wood. That's his second block. And Shane finding himself open underneath the basket quite a bit this term. Shane's up to 11 points for the Jets. Galea goes right on the three-point attempt. Marshall, wide open. No good. Wood, 15th rebound. And then a double dribble. Wood takes a seat. Mariani into the game for him. Sanders, 3. Great tip in by Lewis. Very well body control and ball control there. Sunbury showing clean set in this third term. Scoring 18 points is their most productive term to date. Still 2.5 minutes to go. Lewis wheeling and dealing. 20 points in the quarter for the Jets. Outscoring Hume City 20-12 in the third term. Coach Simon Gray needs to call a timeout. Say, boys, we need to get some score on the board. Dylan Shane, he's contributed 11 points. He's got his 4 rebounds, but he's been able to put on 6 points quite easily. And Davis, that foot has come up short. Looks like he's in his Civics with a cold pack. And we'll take no further part in tonight's game. With such a lead, it's probably safe to say that that's a good move from Coach Gray. Hume City still with a 20-point lead, but that's diminished from a 32-point largest lead margin. Natasha goes too strong on that. The lead now down 18. Lewis, wide open 3. Down to 15. Is this a Sunbury Jets comeback? Heath. Lewis has got called for the hand on the elbow. Robbie Heath to the line for 2. Makes the first. Makes the second. Margin back up to 17 points. I think Broncos will want to try and keep it up around this plus 15 at least for the rest of the game. Haven't given away 16 points. Wood, 10 on the shot clock. Gets into the paint. Harassed. And foul's going to be called on... Rag is going to be called for his third. Too many team fouls for the Jets. Puts Wood at the line. And walks that one in. 1:14 remaining in the third term. 2 free throws are good for Wood. 17-point margin. Lewis. Been inspiring in this third term. Chooks Madee can't find the baby hook to go. Time strangles the ball, wrestles the ball into a basket for that deuce. Marshall. Mariani commits the foul when beaten by Sanders. Sanders going to line for another couple. But leaves the first one short. And overcompensates. A lane violation by the American. And that erases that second free throw miss. Sanders makes 1 of 2. Time into the paint again. We can't make this layup. Marshall off. Finds Sanders. Sanders triple is good. They're on a massive comeback, are the Jets. 69-54. Now it's down to 15. And we're down to the last shot. Shot clock's been turned off. 6 on the shot clock. Heath. Massive downtown 3. Marshall will launch for 3. Oh, goes mightily close. Hits the front of the rim. 72 Hume City, 54 Sunbury Jets. A 31 to 21 quarter brought the margin down from 28 to 18. And if it wasn't for that last 3, it'd be down to 15. And you could say that we might have a game still. But Sunbury, they're not dead. They're still fighting. And thanks to Spalding, the official game ball of the Big V, 3-quarter time. Our leading scorers to date, Robbie Heath's 19 points, 4 of 7 from downtown. Robbie Coleman, he's got 3 of 7 from downtown. He's got 14 points. Lockie Wood with 16. And for Sunbury, Shane, Sanders, and Lewis really took control of the scoring in that third term. Each Shane with 11, Sanders and Lewis with 12 apiece. They got this Sunbury semi back into the game. Time, Wood, Coleman, Heath, and Metalsha starting the fourth term for the Broncos. Chooks-Medee, Sanders. Sanders with another three. Marshall, Ragg, Chooks-Medee, Lewis, and Sanders. Start the fourth term for the Jets. Metalsha with a travel. And it's a 15-point margin with that Sanders three. Sanders with another three. He's hot. He's hit 4 of 4 from downtown. He's up to 15 points. Time. Here's Sanders again. What's he going to do with this ball? Ragg. Marshall. Nothing. Finally found Sanders. Metalsha. Gets called for the foul. Sanders again. Makes a three-point play out of it. Sanders is up to 21 points. Off 41% from the field. Chooks-Medee is going to be called for that foul. Time. He's hit plenty of threes, and there's another one. Opens up the gap a little bit more. Metalsha is going to get called for another foul. Only a second for Doris. Still a long time to go in this game. Over 8 minutes left in the fourth term. Lewis. Sidestep. And that's a foul on the three-point line. And that was definitely a foul committed by Heath. And Lewis is going to go for the three-point line. For the foul line to shoot three. And then a technical as well. Lewis to shoot his 3 free throws. Makes the first. Second is good. And from a 32-point lead, it's down under 10. Lewis makes it an 8-point game. Time recovers it just in time. Wood. Coleman. And that's going to be called on Rag. That's his fourth personal foul. Coleman at the stripe hits the first. It's 9 points. Back to double-digit lead for the Broncos. Pass broken up by Heath. It's two men tussling inside. Nothing happening. Chooks Madi. Marshall able to read that, track it down. Lewis. Handed by Metalsha. Switch. Coleman. And the ball poked away from Metalsha by Rag, but only out of bounds. And it will be front court ball for the Broncos as Shane checks back into the game. Only played 18 minutes so far has Dylan Shane, the big man. Post up. Time, Coleman from opposite corner. Three-pointer is good. And a bit of perspiration on the floor. The pause while the floor wipers do their job. We got 6:39 remaining in the contest. Broncos relieved to get a 13-point margin, as it was down to 8. The long rebound only goes as far as Lewis. The floater, no good. McIntosh with the rebound and time. Heath opens up. Nothing. Sanders wide open three. No good. McIntosh with another rebound. And that's going to be the third personal on Marshall. Chooksbury has a seat as Rag comes back into the game. Time goes through Wood. Time gets into the block. One-on-one with Lewis. Pass broken up. Sanders, only one there. Marshall. Ugly looking shot. That one. Never really got in his hand. And it fell well short. They need better shots from that Sunbury if they're really going to close this margin all the way down. Heath. And Heath, stopping on a dime, gets Marshall to clock him on the head. And both teams are into the bonus now with that foul. But Robbie Heath at the line for 2. First is good. Second is good also. Back out to 15. A bit of breathing space for the Broncos now. Still half this quarter to go. And Sanders, after committing the turnover, commits the foul. And bonus is going to come the way of time. Time's got 1 out of 2. Makes them both. And we are down to the halfway mark of this final term. Lewis. Marshall. Gets that one in the hand properly. And drains it. Heath, no good. Came on the rebound, can't control it. Lewis steps into a three-pointer on Marshall. Good find. The mismatch underneath with Shane being guarded by Heath. Shane now with 13. Time. Acrobatically, Marshall. Lewis open on the 3 line. No good. Ricardo Time with the rebound. Skips ahead to Wood, who pulls it back out. Time is on the Broncos side tonight. Wood pulls up for 3. Hasn't had a shot in a while. And a timeout's going to be called by the Jets. I don't think comments by Coleman, the captain, to the coach of the Jets, were taken favourably. And referee had to step in and quell the rumours. But we've got 3:44 remaining. 12-point margin. Did not see this coming when there was a 28-point margin at the half. The Jets have scored 49 points so far in this half to 33 for the Broncos. And a big lesson here for the Broncos if they want to take out the title this year. Composure for 48 minutes or 40 minutes is going to be the message for Coach Gray already. I can foresee. Lewis. Rag. Sanders. Lewis. Gets to the front of the rim. 1 second on the shot clock and puts it in. Wood. Coleman taking Shane. Gets it all the way to rack. And Shane called while the ball was on the ground. Players can joke about it. Robbie Coleman at the line for 2 bonus shots. And makes the first. Oh, Shane's 3rd personal foul. Coleman hits both, and the margin is still at 12. Marshall gets the rack, gets pushed behind, not called. Makes the bucket anyways. 10-point game. Coleman. Strong on Shane. Takes it to Shane. And then pokes it away from Shane as well. Couple of contests there by Coleman. 1. Then overblows the layup. He wanted the contact. It didn't come. Sanders. Marshall. Drives. Rag. No. And Marshall makes the layup. Gets through the lane. With just over 2 minutes to go, we're still separated by only 10 points. Coleman with 23 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. It's going to be tight for the fan MVP. If you're not on the Broncos game day app, get amongst it and navigate down to where you could vote for your favourite player of the night. Strip, Heath, Lewis streaks away. 8 points. Time. Coleman takes on Shane again. And the ball deflected out off a jet. Metalshire comes in for McIntosh. They get a little smaller on the offense, do the Broncos. Heath. Woods. The ball's going to end up baseline Broncos. The long inbounds gets to Heath. Plenty of contact, no call. Sanders gets a screen from Shane and Marshall. No good on that. Time with the rebound. Fast break, finds Wood. Wood's going to pull it out. And a travel is called on Wood. With 1:13 remaining, 8 points the difference. Marshall. And Rag is called for it's called for a blocking offensive foul. And a fifth for Rag. Never really got set. Used the shoulder to take Heath out of the contest. Fair call by the referee. And we're down to 65 seconds remaining. 8-point game. Floor wipers called upon once again. And this break only heightening the tension. And we're back. 65 seconds to go. 8-point game. Time. Sanders guarding him. Wide open. High. Off the glass. Ball falls to Martinez, who's come back. He's only played 6 minutes, but had to come in for the Rag, who fought 5. Sanders makes the layup over Metalsha on the backdoor cut. 6-point game. Metalsha takes Coleman for 3, no good. Martinez. And the body contact is called. Ball up top was good. Body contact. 20 seconds to go. Martinez to make it a possible 2-possession game. Under 2-possession game. Can't make the first. Makes the second. 5-point margin. And a smart foul. Lewis sends Heath to the line, although good shooter. Don't foul the good shooters. Makes the length of the court trip. And to take it out of reach. Makes it 7 points. Timeout to Sunbury. And 90 plays 83. 7-point margin. Hume City needs to just play this cool in the last 18.3 seconds. And they'll take out the win. Not in the way that they wanted to, being up by 28 at the half and a largest margin in the third quarter of 32 points to win by under 10 is we'll need some reflection in the coming week. But Sunbury Jets are third on the ladder. They deserve to be there, and they always fight. They are the neighbouring team. They always show up to play. They didn't in the first half, but have they shown up to play in the second half? A 50-point second half so far. 60-point second half. And here we go. Sanders to inbounds. Shane. Coleman fouls Sanders, who'll go to the line for 2. Smart foul. No 3-point shot allowed and no 3-point free throws allowed either. Sanders gets the first one to dribble in. Second one dribbles in also. 5-point margin. They're trying to commit a foul. It was Sanders again. Time off the clock. Not much. 12.8 seconds remaining. Time at the line to really put it to bed. Makes the first. And makes the second. They won't want to foul here. Just get the hands up at. And Sanders going to the line for 3 shots. And the game's not over yet. Maybe it is now. With Sanders missing the first. Makes the second. Brings it back to 6. And now 5. Ball gets into Heath. Lewis commits the foul. Heath is going to make the trip again down to the free throw line. Makes the first. 27 points so far for Heath. Off 30%, 56 from 3-point line. And he'll go to 28 points for the game. Lewis for the last shot of the game. Misses. And Hume City able to escape that game. 94-87. A 7-point win in the end for Hume City after leading by 28 at the half. $64 points in the second half for the Jets to 43. And, Hume City going to breathe a sigh of relief here in the Miller-Selwood Community Shield, as they will retain the shield for the time being, going up 3-1. And the presentation to come. Players are shaking hands. Leading scorers, Sanders with 28 and Robbie Heath and Rob with 28, our game high scorers. Robbie Coleman with 23. And I'll let you listen to the presentation and see you next time in a few weeks' time on Sunday, the 5th of July, where Hume City will take on Bulleen here at Broadmeadows Basketball Stadium. Exciting game, exciting second half, even though it looked like it was dead after halftime. I've been Owen Peach. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.